Hey folks, welcome to this special bonus episode of 50 Years of Iron Maiden. Now you may be wondering, what's with the Fear of the Dark artwork? Didn't you guys finish that episode a long time ago? Apparently not. Harrison has found something and brought to our attention. Well, I'll just let Harrison take it from here.
Yes, one of my greatest laments of this series is as we've been going along, I've been rediscovering my love for a lot of these albums and eras. I've been going back and buying certain albums and rarities that I hadn't had, but I wouldn't have get them in time for the show, and that would be a real bummer. But so when we did the Fear of the Dark episode, Mike brought to my attention that the Fear of the Dark artwork, which you can sort of see in the back there, you can see the main parts of it, the black bar and the actual art. He said, well, I think this art was probably drawn for Cassette. And then he showed us a picture of the Cassette art, and I fell in love with the Cassette art. I love the full art of the, well, it wasn't full art because they had a black bar at the top, but the one I bought has a full art, and I've fallen in love with this art in a way that the original CD art of Fear of the Dark just didn't do it for me. But so I was on Discogs, looking through all the different cassettes of Fear of the Dark, because there are three specific arts. There is this art of it, then there is this art, but with red text. That's my least favorite version of it. And then there is the version Mike showed off, which has the black bar at the top.
For those of you with short memories like myself, here's the cassette with the black bar at the top. This was the Canadian issue.
And then I saw something really weird. Now, if this was the original issuing, there'd be a hype sticker on the front saying what's interesting about this version. But the hype sticker was removed on my version. I don't care. I bought it for the artwork. But I was like, well, if I'm going to buy Fear of the Dark on cassette, I may as well buy the best version of Fear of the Dark on cassette. So now, if you take a look at this, what it says there, Castle Records. Now, this cassette is from 1995. So for those of you who are familiar with the Iron Maiden remasters and reissues, you'll know that in 1995, Castle Records put out a series of 2 CD Iron Maiden deluxe editions of the studio album, which included most, if not all, of the B-sides and rare tracks associated with that era. And sure enough, though it doesn't say it on the back, this cassette here has all the bonus tracks that were on that Fear of the Dark 2 CD. But there's something funny with the track listing here. So, side A, Be Quick or Be Dead through Weekend Warrior. Side B, Fear of the Dark through the bonus tracks to Hooks in You. The original cassette issuing of Fear of the Dark had them all on the one side. But I think, I don't know why they did it this way, but it's just a fun oddity. But what's more interesting to me is the fact that Castle actually put out their deluxe editions on cassette. They didn't just reissue the album proper. They gave you all those bonus tracks. And some of these bonus tracks, like Hooks in You Live, I only own it on this cassette. I don't have them on CD. So this is something really cool, I think, in my collection, despite being a cassette. This is definitely my preferred art compared to the CD, and I am glad I got this late as it is to show off. Too late as it is to show off on the actual show itself.
And that's why we brought you this bonus episode. I would speculate that every one of the Iron Maiden albums from the debut to Fear of the Dark are available on those Castle cassettes with all the bonus tracks. And I'm curious if we will find more in our collections before this series is over. Well, thank you, Harrison, and thank you for joining us for the special episode of 50 Years of Iron Maiden. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and share with your metal-loving friends. Spread the word. Keeps us going. Take care, and we'll see you next time on 50 Years of Iron Maiden.